Hi everyone, it's Cara from Craftykarendesigns here today. Today I'm going to show you how to make some of these little post-it pads. I'm on a bit of a scrap busting mission. They don't look like that. Fasten with a little Velcro, and they take very little designer series paper. Now I don't know about you, but when I'm making cards and stuff, I always end up with lots of bits and pieces like this, and then think, what am I going to do with all those? So instead of doing sketch challenges, which I've done a lot of just lately, I thought I'd make something useful. So normally I do lots of craft fairs throughout the year, and obviously because of COVID this year I haven't done very many, and I don't know when they'll start again, but I thought I'd make some supplies ready for when they do. Because hopefully by September, October time they'll start opening up again and we'll be able to start behaving normally again. It seemed like a long time we've been in this situation, so I won't go on about it because it's boring, but I thought I'd make some of these to cheer myself up and to make some supplies as well. So let me show you how to make them. They're really simple. So you need some cardstock, which measures 3 1/4 by 8, and you need to score, there it is, you need to score it at 2, 2 3/8, 5 1/2, and 5 7/8. I'm going to make 2. You can actually get 3, I think it is, out of a piece of A4 cardstock. So it's 2, 2 3/8, 5 1/2, 5 7/8, and that's it. That's all the scoring. We'll move the scoreboard. And you can get a bit of a production line going with these. I made some earlier on today, and I made half a dozen in next to no time, and they do sell really well at craft fairs. And obviously you can get all different sized post-it pads. Get little weeny tiny ones, square ones, rectangular ones, shaped ones, all sorts. So you just adapt the size for whatever size post-it pad you've got. Now I use these from Asda, and they come in a set of, I think there's 4 stuck together in a block. There's something like 80p. So I just split them like that. So it makes a really quite economical craft fair make, or teacher gift, or co-worker gift, or stocking filler, or whatever. Now for the designer series paper, as I said, I've got loads of little bits and pieces, so I thought I'd just show you how little you need to put one of these together. So these are just over 3 inches wide, so it's half a sheet of designer series paper in width. So you could probably get, the front, or maybe even the bottom as well out of this piece, because you need a piece that's 1 inch deep and 1 7/8 deep for the front. So let's just have a look. So there's the, go the right way around, yeah. There's the 1 inch, and exactly 1 7/8. So those 2 bits will go on there like that, and then we need another piece for the back. So let's just measure that. That's just a bit short of that one. So we'll try it on this one. That's better. So you need a piece 2 7/8 for the back by 3. And all these measurements will be over on my blog. Now obviously you don't have to put one on the back if you don't want to, but it just sort of finishes it off, doesn't it? And these are smaller bits still, so let's see if we've got enough here. No, that's not. That's 1 7/8. So one I'll do with one on the back as well, and one I'll do without, because that piece isn't big enough. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Because they don't all have to be the same. So let's get some Tombow. So the small piece, put closer to the fold, because we're going to put a Velcro fastening and it'll be covered up. So just put a little strip on the bottom there. And then a slightly bigger piece on there. I think it's really pretty, this DSP. See, when you fold it up, nobody can see that there's no DSP on that bit. And then we'll put this piece through, that's that way around. It's hard to tell sometimes on these that don't have a directional print. There we go, let's do this one now. So this bit down at the bottom, it's a bit narrower, this one, I think. Yeah, it is, but never mind. We're just using up scraps. Oh, it still looks fine. So now we'll put the pads inside. So I use Tombow, but you could use tear and tape or red line tape if you wanted to, or possibly even the new Stamp and Seal Plus. I haven't got any yet. I'm not very good with tape runners, so I've been holding off trying it, but I must do. The blue one in this one. So just line it up so there's an equal border side to side, and it's just resting on the fold lines. There we go. And to fasten it, I've got some Velcro dots. So all I do is stick the two pieces together, and then you don't have to worry about lining them up. Stick them on the inside of the lid, like that, and then fold it over, press it down, and then just tease it apart a couple of times. That's it. And then one on here. And see how quick I've made those two. Really, really quick, simple job. Now you can decorate these obviously, but all I've done is put a little label on the bottom with just a note And for these two, I'm going to use, where's it gone? I'm just going to use the Hello out of Forever Fern. It's quite like that. So we'll have some Night of Navy. And I've got some strips of Whisper White that are off the edge of a piece of A4. So I'm going to use those for my labels. So we'll just stick a couple of stamps there. Close that up, and then I've got the classic label punch. So it's just enough to line it up. And there's one. And there's the other. I'll get another two out of the rest of that. And then I'm just going to glue these on the front. These are great to have by the side of the phone, in your handbag, on your desk. And it looks much prettier than just a post-it pad on its own, doesn't it? Pretty little cover on it. And trust me, if you're doing craft fairs and you make these, you will sell loads of them. I know I do. So there's the one I did before with just a note. There's the two I've done now with Hello, and I've got some more here that I did earlier. I've used different punches. I've used the rectangular what's it called? Rectangular postage stamp one with that. And again, it's flowers for every season. This one I've also stamped a couple of daisies on from the Daisy Lane stamp set. This one, just put the label in a different place. This one's a round circular label. And the scalloped one around the outside is a retired one now, but I keep it because I think it's really pretty. And I've stamped the daisy on that one. Again, another Magenta Madness one with a daisy stamped in the middle. But you can decorate them in all sorts of ways. There you go. So I've got 8, and it probably took me less than an hour to make all 8, and that includes all the cutting and stuff as well. So I hope you like them. I hope you'll give them a try. Please give me a thumbs up on the video if you like the project. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you could. So if you click on the subscribe button and click on the bell, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. All the measurements for these will be over on my blog at craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com later on today. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.